Anwar Knight joins us now with an early look at the Christmas forecast. And once again, Anwar is bringing us a look at Christmas around the world this week. Anwar?
Absolutely, Christine. Well, you know, of course, there will be Christmas holidays celebrated in a variety of ways across the GTA, all of them featuring some unique traditions, honoring, of course, a respective homeland. And that's what makes Toronto so special, so unique, that we have diversity, and that's what we're going to be celebrating, a different style of Christmas each and every day through Thursday. Today, it's Polish-style Christmas. You can see everybody is very excited and has gathered here at the Copernicus Lodge, and Tracy Camino is joining us. She's the executive director here, and this is quite something because we have 4 generations here, don't we?
Right. We have some of the seniors that are here are actually living in our apartments in our independent section, but we also have with us their children and their grandchildren and great-grandchildren, many of them who all volunteer, so all 4 generations are involved with our home in some way.
And let's talk about one of the most revered Polish traditions, and that's here. If you can give us a little detail on how this works.
This is the most religious component of the Vigilia dinner, or the Christmas tradition, and this is called a płotek, and it's a communion wafer that is used to share blessings and to wish each other well for the coming year.
And it starts from the eldest to the youngest, right?
The eldest family member, usually traditionally they will break it with the next eldest, or mother and father would break it with each other, and then they would share with everybody at the table prior to eating the meal. And it's always served on the best plate that the family has.
Wow, well, look at that. And of course there'll be lots of breaking and sharing going on here when you have 4 generations. Let's take a look at our forecast. We're going to start actually what it's like in Warsaw, Poland right now, where we have -1 with some drifting snow. The high will be 1 degree with flurries in and around that area. And as we fly overseas into Ontario and give you the current temperatures with the wind chill, feels like -5 out there. Actual temperatures -1 in Toronto. Feels like -8 in Windsor, -7 in Parry Sound, as well as the Peterborough area. -4, feeling like -8 in Niagara Falls. As we look at the satellite radar picture, we're getting some snow squalls across the region. Nothing too intense, there's no warnings, but there has been a burst of snow in and around the east end of the GTA, so we continue to monitor that, and a fair amount of cloud cover due to an upper level low, so we continue to track that for you. But we are celebrating Christmas Polish style, and we will continue with our 2nd annual Christmas Around the World coming up throughout the hour. Stay with us. I'm Anwar Knight, live on location. We're celebrating Polish Christmas here at Copernicus Lodge, and Santa was known as Starman. And tell me, how did Santa in Poland work?
Well, in the old days, the Starman came on Christmas Eve when the first child, the youngest child of the family, actually saw a star in the sky. And that's when they had their dinner, and after dinner, Starman came, usually a local priest or a regional bishop, and he brought gifts, and he sang carols with the children. And that's
well, let's ask these kids, have you guys been naughty or nice? Nice, okay, we'll have your full forecast coming up after the break. Stay with us.
Well, Anwar, I love your hat.
'Tis the season. We're having a great time, though, Christine. You know, this is really what it's all about, learning about all the varied customs and traditions. So today we're starting our Christmas Around the World feature with a stop by with some of our Polish friends. And this is Helena Jaros. And maybe you could tell us, Jeff, show everybody home this wonderful table here. Because Christmas Eve really is the most sacred day in the calendar year. And explain a little bit about this, because there are 12 dishes and there's a significance with that.
Yes, that represents the 12 apostles. So we always start with the borscht, and then we have fish. The very popular is carb in aspic, and then we have the grain, and then potatoes, and the cabbage.
See the pierogies there?
The pierogies and the cabbage rolls. What is important, everything is meatless, so there is nothing with the meat.
And I also understand part of the tradition is that you will always leave an empty place setting, because no one should be left alone on Christmas, right?
That's right. It's like Jesus and Maria were looking for the place to stay. So always it's very important to one place setting and one empty place for the whoever would like to come.
It needs to stop by. And the thing is here, unlike some customs, it's not like everybody will have, you know, a full plate dinner. This is sort of all an assortment, and everybody would sample from that, right?
That's right. It is very important that everyone has a piece of everything what is on the table. This is very important.
And what's your favorite? Be honest here.
My favorite is a red borscht
Borscht, yeah.
and a fish, I would say. Just a breaded fish.
What about the sweets there? I'm liking that. Look at this. Wow. Oh my goodness, tons of sweets there.
I love that, but you know, knowing Christmas, I think I would like to avoid that. But very good actually is the fruit compo. It's from the dry fruit, and it's also very tradition. So you just do the compo from dry fruits.
Well, this is an amazing feast here, so I'm quite excited to be trying some of that a little bit later on. But first, let's take a look at your forecasts, guys. We'll see a Polish Christmas. We'll have more in minutes, but now it's time for Talk Back Toronto. Yes, indeed, we are celebrating Christmas Polish style. Of course, you have food, you have family, and on Christmas Day, it's music and dancing. This is the White Eagle Polish Dance Troupe.
Back to Anwar.
Thank you so much, Christine. Well, what a great way to kick off our annual Christmas Around the World. Tracy, I want to thank you and the entire team. You guys did a great job. Thank you very much for having us. That was fantastic. What's your favorite part of a Polish Christmas, Tracy?
Well, it's always about spending time with family, just being together.
Family and friends, you gotta love that. And this was very kind. You didn't have to do this.
On behalf of Copernicus Lodge and the Polish community, we'd like to thank you for coming and sharing Poland with us.
Aw, thank you very much. That's awesome. Now, guys, for everybody at home, we want to wish them a special greeting. What is it? It's Merry Christmas. Hit it! So we'll be celebrating a different country each and every day throughout the week. Very quickly, your 7-day forecast, you can see the trend. It's going to turn a little milder as we get into Christmas, Friday and Saturday. Until Christmas, and then it starts to cool down with some light snow on Christmas Day. On behalf of everybody here, we want to wish you a very happy holiday, and we look forward to celebrating a Filipino Christmas tomorrow on CTV News at noon. I'm Anwar Knight, live on location.